Welcome to the Abundance Hack Show, where we are inspiring you to tap into your power to manifest the happiness, success, and fulfillment that you desire. I am your host, Niajae, the Upper Limit Coach. I am here to dismantle your limiting beliefs and remove the blocks so you can confidently live your life's purpose, because life is meant to be abundant. Hey M&Ms, thank you for tuning in to the Abundance Hack Show. What are you manifesting in your life today? If you're joining me for the first time, although M&Ms are really yummy candies, it actually stands for magical manifestors, because we are manifesting by default. Our thoughts, what we focus on, what we speak is manifesting our reality. So are you manifesting something fabulous? Super excited to dive into today's topic. I am talking about a new framework that I developed, and you hear it first. This is my way of saying thank you for listening to this podcast. You hear about this super amazing framework that I just created, and it is so near and dear to my heart because it's my story. It's everything that I've learned, all of the inner work, everything I've had to overcome. It's all wrapped up in this program. It's called 6 Steps to a Decadent You. So what does that even mean? First, let me tell you, I'm the type of person, and I'm sure if you've been following me, you know, that I'm the type of person that people say, you're too much. You're so extra, you're over the top. And I get a lot of the, you would have a glitter background, you would wear a full rhinestone dress, you would do X, Y, and Z thing that's too much or extra. And I have heard this my whole entire life, okay? And I have to be honest, for a while, it bothered me because I'm just like, am I too much? And it caused me to question myself. Am I too much? I'll get dressed and I'll have on something that's like super fabulous and I'm like, is this too much? And so what happened is I started toning myself down. I started feeling like I had to conform so I was more approachable or people didn't feel intimidated by me. But what happened is I was denying who I am. I was denying my inner being, trying to be something else for the comfort of others. Because society leads you to believe, well, if you tone yourself down, people will like you more. People will love you. And I had to realize I don't want someone to like or love me for this toned down version of me that's not really me being me. I want people to love me for who I am at my core. And the only way that's gonna happen is if I show them who I am at my core. So I had to do a lot of work to release that subconscious block that you have to tone yourself down to be likable, to be approachable. I am one of the most friendliest people. Like if you ever meet me in person, I'm super friendly. So I'm like, if you feel like I'm intimidating, that's your stuff, not mine. That's your stuff. And the 4 Agreements, I recommend this book all the time, but don't take things personal, is one of the agreements, and it's something really powerful that I had to learn. If someone says I'm not approachable, it's not because I'm not approachable, it's because they don't feel confident to approach me because I'm a super friendly person. So I am from New York though, so I will say, I will say that, you know, I get it. I get it because sometimes I'm a little sassy, but honestly, I'm a really nice person. So I'm definitely approachable and I'm not intimidating. People are intimidated. It's a difference. So basically, I created this program that is designed to help people release that subconscious block that you have to tone yourself down for people to like you, for people to love you. And so this program is for people to really embrace who they are in their fullest expression. Unapologetically. So be too much, be extra, be over the top. Because you know, the thought leaders and the trailblazers, they had to step out and do something a little different where people were like, this person is crazy. But you have to have the confidence to stand in your power, to stand in your sovereignty in order to break records, in order to pave a way for others to follow behind you, in order to shine your light and not feel like you have to tone it down. So I am so excited to share with you the 6 steps to a decadent you. And the reason why decadent came up, I was explaining myself to a friend, and I'm just like, I'm like a really rich chocolate. Like, it's delicious, it's amazing, but you can't eat too much of it because it's really rich. Or like a really decadent dessert that's like super flavorful. So someone with a bland palate may be like, this is a lot. It's so rich, it's so creamy that I can't eat too much of it. But I want you to think about something. A decadent dessert at Applebee's is gonna feel out of place because it's Applebee's. But a decadent dessert in a Michelin star restaurant is gonna be right on time. Oh, let that sink in. Let that sink in. So don't tone yourself down for others because you may be in a bland environment. You have to be you, all of you, in your fullest expression, and then find the people who love you for you, all of you, in your fullest expression. Oh my goodness. All right, you guys, so there's 6 steps. But today, on this podcast episode, I am going to share with you 2 of the 6 steps. And if you want all 6 steps, you have to go to niajae.com/6 steps. And then I share the other 4 steps. But today, we're going to talk about 2 of the 6 steps. So number 1 is clarity. Number 1 is clarity. Who are you really? Who are you really? On a soul level, in your core. So I want you to think about, when we come into this earth, we have a soul. We have who we are on a soul level. And then your parents influence it, your environment influences it, and then society influences it. So then you have this version of you that has all of this programming. So if we peel away the social norms, if we peel away the pre-programming, if we peel away what society is telling us we should be, who are you? Who are you? Not who your parents want you to be, not who your partner or your friends or your environment wants you to be. Who are you really? So really identifying who you are at your core on a soul level, without the fear, without the judgment, without the doubt and the scarcity and all of the self-worth issues. Who are you? And then the next question is, what do you truly desire? And the same thing, there's layers of this. We have surface desires. We all have surface desires. But if you peel back the layer of what society tells you you should want, and then peel back the layer of what your parents tell you should want, and peel back the layer of what you feel like your worth, and self-worth is huge. Because sometimes we say we want this because this is all we think we deserve. But if you know that there are endless possibilities and anything you want is a possibility, what is it? If you had a magic wand and you can have anything you want, nothing is off the limits. It doesn't matter where it is, who it is, how much it is, anything is possible. What would you want? What would you want? So really allowing yourself to dream and dream bigger and set bigger goals and not let society, fear, and doubt cause you to shrink your goals. So clarity around what you truly want, clarity around who you truly are without all of the stuff that life piled on top of you. Step number 2 is confidence. Typically when people think about confidence, they think about physical appearance. Do you like how you look? But there's so many layers of confidence. We have confidence around our gifts and how we show up in the world, and really allowing yourself to be you in your fullest expression and feel confident about it. So often we hide parts of us. We hide parts of us because we think if we're not this emotional, or if we're not too much or too extra, people will like us, people will love us. So the confidence to stand in your truth and not feel like you have to shrink so people will like you or people will love you. And society tells you, oh, you know, if you have a successful career and you wear this kind of clothes and you drive this kind of car, people will like you, people will love you. And so having the confidence to know that you can just be you in your fullest expression, and people, the right people, will love you. The right people will like you. And asking yourself, do you want to be liked or loved for who you're not? Or do you want to be liked and loved for who you are in your fullest expression? All of you. And that is powerful. It's really, really powerful. And I think that this framework is so important on so many levels. Like, yes, I am over the top. I love glitter and sequins and rhinestones and bling and all the things, but it's really beyond that.
Soundmetrics is a company designed to help you achieve well-being and peak performance with sound therapy. Crystalline Tibetan sound bowls are proven to help enhance cognitive functions, reduce stress and anxiety, and align the body for healing. Learn how it works and download a recording or guided meditation at thesoundmetrics.com and enjoy some deep relaxation.
Society teaches you, be you, but this way. Do it within this box because it's still controllable. But you have to break free of that. You have to experience that liberation of I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna dance in the rain. I'm gonna do the thing that people think is crazy because it feels good. It feeds my soul, and my inner being desires this. So feeding your inner being and standing in your truth unapologetically. And here's the thing, having support sometimes is really, really powerful, because when you start paving a way and you step out on your own away from the social norms, people fear being isolated. People fear being lonely. And so having support when you are stepping into your sovereignty is powerful. And that's why this program is so amazing and near and dear to my heart, because I know how it feels. I know how it feels for my inner being to desire one thing and then feel like society and my family wants me to do something completely different. I've been told I was crazy my whole entire life. My whole entire life. And, even friends are just like, yeah, you would, and so like, that tone doesn't feel good. So stop surrounding yourself. And I'm not saying get rid of people in your life, not saying that. You kind of have to retrain people to treat you as you are and not as you were. And surround yourself with Michelin star type people rather than Applebee's type people, so you don't feel like such an outcast. And being an outcast is not a bad thing, but we want to be surrounded by people who are just like, yes, you were just right. It's kind of like the Three Bears. Like, this is too cold, this is too hot. Sometimes you want to feel like you're just right. You're not too much. You're not enough. You are just right. Just right. Standing in your truth, in your full expression. So this program is designed to help people to stop holding back, to stop toning themselves down, to shine their light brightly and be unapologetic about it. Don't feel like, oh, I have to be approachable. I have to be nicer. I have to be a little more bland so people will accept me. This is the message that society sends to people that have these brighter than life personalities. And I want to see it, and I want to celebrate it. And that's what I plan to do. So people who just have this burning inside of them to fully stand in their truth, I want to celebrate you. So if you have interest in the other 4 steps, go to niajae.com/6 steps to get all 6 steps. And this is amazing, you guys. I mean, obviously I'm a little biased because I created it. But it is so near and dear to my heart. And like I said, I believe that coaches create the program that they needed. And I haven't had anyone in my life that's like, yes, turn it up a notch. You're not too much, turn it up a notch. I didn't have that. I didn't have someone that said, I want to see you in your fullest expression. I want to see you standing in your truth. I was told, oh, smile more so you're more approachable. Oh, you're too glamorous. Women are not going to want to work with you. If a woman doesn't want to work with me because of my purple hair or my glitz and glam and whatever, they're not the client for me. They're not the friend for me. If the way I dress or the way I speak or the way I carry myself bothers them, or they feel like I'm intimidating, I am, not that I have anything to prove, but I'm one of the nicest people you will meet. So if someone feels that way, they're not for me, and that is okay. But there is a tribe of people that love the glitz and glam, that love the sequin dresses, that love my purple hair. So this is not only a framework to help people fully step into their power, but also bringing together like-minded, decadent individuals where we can celebrate each other in all of our decadentness, our richness. And whatever that means for you, decadent is going to mean something different for different people, but celebrating each other in our fullest expression, standing in our truth. Woo! You guys, I got chills. So again, if you want to check out all 6 steps, go to niajae.com, that's niajae.com/6 steps, and you can get all 6 steps, but I will be sharing 2 more steps on my next solo interview. So if you've been listening to me for a while, you know that I do 1 solo episode and then 1 interview. So next episode will be an interview, and then the following will be part 2 of 6 steps to a decadent you. So because this decadent thing is like my new thing, I'm not gonna end the show with love and light anymore. I'm gonna end it with be decadent. What do you guys think, M&Ms? What do you think? What do you think about my new decadent theme? But instead of saying love and light, I'm gonna say be decadent. Just to remind you to stand in your truth and be unapologetic about it. All right, so that is today's episode, the first 2 steps of 6 steps to a decadent you. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, and until next time, be decadent. Oh my goodness, you guys, I'm so silly.
Thank you for tuning in to the Abundance Hack Show. I would love to hear from you. Leave your comments and questions, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of our yummy episodes. Every time you leave a 5-star rating or review, I do my happy dance.